guys, back at Walmart. So they have tissue on clearance over here for $1. Great Value is the brand. They also have the 4-pack over here, and these are for $3. Regular price was $6.54. They have several, guys. Baby oil over here for 75 cents. And then they do have more packs of the tissue over here. Lots of clearance on booster chairs over here. They had the mini over here. It was $29.97 for 4. They also have the safety first over here. These were $29.87. They're only for $5. They do have some over there, and I do have one in my cart. They also have this one right here. It's a 2-in-1, and this is for $22. It was $44.94. And then they also have this one right here, and this one is for $11. Great price on them, guys. I am going to come around and show you guys a few things that I did see over here. Oh, let me come back just so I can see over here. I saw a sign over here and wasn't sure if it was any cheaper, so I wanted to look to see if something was any cheaper over here. So they're marking down a lot of the baby stuff over here. They do have the blankets over here, Parents' Choice for $3.50, and then they have the little blanket over here for $4.50, and then they have this one right here, the bunny, for $4.50. They do have an organizer over here, and this is for $4.50. They have 2 available. They do have the sheets over here for $18, and then Cocoa Melon for $16. I still think that those are high. And they did have some Paw Patrol pillows over here for $5. Those are already gone. They do have the folding potties over here for $3. They were $14.97. They also have the white warmer over here. It was for $29.97, and they are for $3. And this is what they look like. $3. They also have the diaper sacks over here for $3.50. They were $7.97. And then they did another markdown on some of the toys, baby toys. This is for $3.50. Bath Time Basketball. They also have Wacky Waterworks over here for $7. I showed you guys these last week, and they're already to $1. They have these toys right here for $1. And then this one over here too is for $3.50. Some Cocoa Melon over here for $3.50, and then they have the whale for $6. Another thing that I did see over here, they do have these little books over here, and these are for $1, but they marked down a lot of the toys, guys, so you guys will have to check your stores to see what you guys have left. They do have the bunny push along over here for $3.75. They have this one over here, the rattle teether, for $1. And then they have another one right here, the sloth, and it's for $1.50. Here's some more toys over here. This is for $4.50. They have this teether over here for $1. And then here's another one for $1. They do have some plush over here for $3.50. Spark Imagine is the brand. And then they did mark down more toys over here. This is on clearance. Let's see if I can scan it just to see. And it is a tummy mat, and it is for $14. And that is what it looks like. So great stuff over here, guys. I am gonna come to the baby clothes, and I'll show you guys some stuff that is over here on clearance. If you guys have not went to Walmart today, they already marked down the 4th of July stuff, and it is for 90% off. And it is excluding the clothing. I did see these. These are finally on clearance at this location for $3. They also have a bunch on the back right here. So I did go through the clothing and everything on this side. So I'm gonna backtrack and show you guys what I did see over here. And then I'll probably do a second video to do the other side of the store. So here's some of the 4th of July clothing. These boy sets are for $3. This one is for $3. And this one also. Everything is marked over here. So keep watching for the pajamas. I did show you guys some in my last video. These are all for $6. Some locations have already marked them down even lower. So over here they do have some Garanimals shirts over here, and they are all for $2. This one right here, this one right here, and I also saw the shorts were too. And here are the shorts. These are the dresses I was telling you guys. Keep watching for these because they are all for $6. And here's some on the other side too. So right here, they do have the Hershey pajamas, and they are for $1, and the Wonder Nation pajamas are also for $1. So I'm going to scan these just to see. These have been on clearance for a while, so they probably had them in the back room. This one also. And then I got these last time for just $1. So here's some more clothing on clearance. They have modern monuments over here. These are for $5. They have this set right here, Carter's, and it is for $7. I still think it's high, but they do have some more Carter sets over here. And these are all for $5. Oh, the tag keeps going around, so let's turn it around to see if I can get the tag this way. This one's for $7, but no, it's tagged. Let me see. No, that one is for $7. I think it's the girls ones that are over here that are for $5. They have this one right here, and it is a 2-piece, and then they also have this one right here. So watch for those at your locations too. Didn't see too much over here. They still have these sets over here for $3. Sonic. And they also have this one too for $3. So watch for those at your stores. I did see that they did have some socks over here on clearance, so I'm going to show you guys which ones. They do have Hanes over here for $7. Lots of headbands over here. Justice for $2. This one, Wonder Nations, for $1. And then this one. They do have the socks, and those are for $3. I did scan those. Here are the socks. These are tagged for $11, but they are scanning. Gold toe for $3. Let me see if I can move this around so I can scan it for you guys. And there they are. This one too is marked for $13, but this one is scanning for $5. So never believe the signs, guys. Get your Walmart app up and just start scanning stuff, because a lot of times stuff is cheaper than posted. These right here are gold toe, and these are for $3. They do have a rack over here with some clearance, so I'm going to show you guys over here what they have. Still lots of 4th of July clothing over here, guys. Let's come over here. They do have this shirt right here. No Boundaries is the brand. Let's see if I can put it back on the hanger. No, it's kind of hard. So I might not show you guys that one. They do have the shorts over here. And these are ringing up $5. And Wonder Nation is the brand. They also have these cute little tops over here. And these are for $3. They have some Avia tops over here for $5. And then they did put the Justice Clothing 2-piece sets over here. But they're still hot. These are for $15. So keep watching for them. Have Wonder Nation over here, and these are for $4. So still high on those also. Keep watching for the leggings, athletics. They are for $3 at this location, but I have found them for $1. And here's all of the 4th of July clothing. They have a lot for $2. I'm thinking that stuff would go down because they have so much. They have a lot of leggings over here, No Boundaries for $3. This one over here is for $2. And then they do have the athletic leggings over here for $6, and in this color for $6 also. Lots of nice stuff over here, guys. So we're gonna come back. I did see they do have some pajamas over here on clearance for $5, the women's. So I'm going to show you guys which ones to watch out for, because many locations do have them on clearance. And they are on this little sign right here. They do have this one right here. Joy Spun is the brand. These were $9.98 and they are scanning for $5. And then they have the polka dot one over here too, also for $5. But yeah, guys, this is what I did find at this location so far. I'm going to show you guys one more thing. They do have an end cap. I did show you guys these the other day of the blue buffalo treats for dogs, and they are 90% off for the 4th of July clearance. So they are only $1.24. And I know I showed you guys those probably like 2 videos back. So I'm going to come over here so I can show you where they were at, so you guys can check your stores for them. A lot of locations still have them. A lot of locations they have a lot of dog treats on clearance, so you guys can also scan some of the dog treats if you're a dog mom. So we're gonna come over here so I can show you guys. I just saw right here they have these dresses over here, and they're only for $4. But here's the end cap right here. $14.38 was regular price, and they are all scanning for $1. Right here it does say $4.98. So look for those at your locations, guys. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe, give me a like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy hunting!